Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing tonight? I'm not doing that great. I have not been doing so. As you can tell, I'm kind of like I'm just popping on because, well, there's some missing people here in Texas that Hi Stacy, if you're still in here. Um, there's some missing people that I wanted to cover, but I'll tell you straight up right now, I have not been feeling myself for a few weeks. And so this may be a little bit of I may be off. So if you notice I'm kind of off, it's because I have not been feeling good. I made a post on the Facebook post, so make sure that you are subscribed to or a member or follow the Facebook page because I do make announcements there and stuff. But I just haven't been feeling good. A lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, weird shit going on. So, but I wanted to talk about two cases that are really in been in the news a lot. Well, over here around I'm in Texas. Most of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. I'm in Texas, but this Jason Landry is a young guy and a 21-year-old, and he was actually driving from Austin coming to the Houston area down here, and wrecked his car. We'll go over it. It's really a strange case, kind of like a Maura Murray thing in a way. And I've actually been keeping up with it as much as I can. Today they had another update. Nothing on him. This is him right here. Jason Landry. We're going to go over this. Just recent. This is just literally just happened the other day. But Texas EquiSearch is already on the case. They've got all kinds of stuff. Also, we're going to talk about, this was kind of a request. Actually, it was a request. This is Alan White, and he went missing in Dallas. And so we're going to talk about that case too tonight. And so what's up? Wait, hang on. I got to move this. So what's up? Hang on. This is in my way. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, that's good. Everybody's off. It's really um it's just been a really stressful year, and I've been killing it. I've been just like, okay, I've been rolling with the punches, and the last few weeks, I'm telling you what, I've even called a doctor, and I have a doctor's appointment, and I may get on some antidepressants because that's how serious it is. I mean, seriously, I have been breaking down about the, stupid shit. I mean, just weird shit. Okay. You know, and then panic attacks, and I haven't had panic attacks in years. I haven't even been on psych meds since in almost 10 years. I haven't been on nothing. So yeah, things are getting it's overwhelming to me. So I haven't not done too much. Even getting on here the other day, I was like, okay, I'm too anxious. I couldn't even get online to do anything. So we'll see if 2021 does us all better. But let me make it for the people that are going to watch this in the replay, which is going to be most people. um so for me and Stacy, and probably a couple of other people would join. I'm happy about all that. I do missing persons cases on this channel. I don't have any background in any kind of law enforcement or private investigating or news or anything. I don't have anything like that. I'm just a girl on the internet with a camera that wants to help find missing people. And so I would like for you to subscribe. Also, if you are watching on the Facebook page, come over and subscribe over there. But also join the Facebook page because I'm only at like 4,000 over on the Facebook page, and you have to have 10,000 followers over there to even like monetize anything, which would be the ultimate goal, is to be able to get monetized doing this. God, and my back hurts. I swear I'm just falling apart. But so, anyways, if you like to, if you think you'd like to join me, that would be good. I'd like for you to. But I think first we'll go ahead and we're just going to talk about the Jason Landry case. It is so mysterious. And I have a really good video. Where is this? Like I said, let's hope. Okay, I have a really good video about it. Just go ahead. Let's go ahead and just do this one. I thought this was a couple of days ago, but this is, check this out. If you haven't heard about it, it is just wild, sad case. And I have there may be hold on, an ad on this. When you switch to Mobile, you are choosing to get connected to the most reliable network nationwide, now with 5G included. That's simple, easy, awesome. Visit your I guess I can't make it big. To ask, shop, discover the latest on Xfinity Mobile.
The mysterious disappearance of a Texas State student leading to another day of searching. Jason Landry's car found wrecked near Luling. Some of his clothes were found, but the 21-year-old was gone. He was last seen Sunday night after leaving Texas State University on Christmas break. He was heading for his home near Houston. On Monday, a search began near Salt Flat Road, which parallels Highway 86. Today, a wider search conducted, much of it around a large oil field that dates back to the 1920s.
Look at this.
It's a place where someone could easily get lost, according to Felix Cortines.
See, this is interesting.
Deer lease nearby.
Look at his car.
A lot of old wells, saltwater disposals, poached old wells that were never even capped or cemented, just holes, a lot of creeks, a lot of steep banks.
He was here on this road.
That's his
I don't know
dad.
if he was trying to avoid a deer or what, and swerved and hit some trees on the side.
Dogs tracked a scent indicating Jason was walking back toward Luling, but after about a quarter of a mile, the trail disappeared.
So isn't that, I just thought that is one of the best, that's one, I bet you he is a really sweet guy. He looks like a really nice guy. His father is apparently a pastor at a church down here in, I think, Missouri City. I think so. Yeah, I hope he does too. Yeah, 21. It's here. I'm gonna go. Let's go right over here. Let's go. Hold on. So this is the area. Now, I'm not gonna give. This is not the. If y'all be watching, if y'all watch, no. This is the. Where's this area? Not this one. Hang on. Right here. This is Salt Flat Road. Now look at this. Okay, check this out. This is like. Look how this is just really, really, really in the middle of nowhere. This is nothing, but you know what I'm thinking? You know, his dad said something about this is just, look, wide open space. Look at this. Just nothing. And look, let me go back to the map. Check the map out. This is it right here where he's at. But this is where he came from, just so we know. So he came from Austin, that's what I'm gathering. Here we go. He took a little bit of drive. Here we go. Still. Here we go. Let's put it over here. This is the red dot where he was, the car was found. And so he's driving from Austin from what I got. Yeah, it is a road. Yeah, it is a road. From Austin, he was coming home from college and going down to Missouri City, I believe. So anyways, here's Houston, here's Austin, and he's coming down here. And I assume he was probably hitting I-10. That's the main highway from Austin. That is, I assume. But I didn't realize how like dense, I mean, of an area, like like not a lot of cities. Bastrop is pretty country too. I didn't realize how like rural that drive this is right here. I don't know. And I'm from Texas, but I never realized how rural this was. When I drive, I stay on the what? What are you talking about? Columbus, Ohio. He's coming from Austin. He's coming from Austin going to Houston. I don't know what you're talking about. So anyway, I don't know what you're talking about, Matthew. So anyways, here is these are a couple of pictures right here. Missing December 14th of 2020, Caldwell County. This is where you can find him. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we're talking about Jason right now. And yeah. So we're talking about Jason right now. So interesting things I want to read, or we can just go over here. Also, here's his car, by the way. If you haven't seen his car, here's his car. Check this. He really destroyed his car. Look, he really did a number on that car. I mean, what in the world do you think? What do you think happened right there? And okay, so I'm going to go to this one article. It's let me remove this. This article says, I thought this was, is this a CBS? I think, is it this one that I want to read? Let's just read it. I'm going to go over some of it and read it because the cops say there's no alcohol involved, which I guess they're assuming no alcohol has been involved. Also, drones have been used, and also apparently water. The water. Let's go to the CBSNews.com over here. I think it's the Austin, the CBS News Austin. So they are really covering. They're really covering it down here in Houston, big time too. You think rear-ended and rolled too? Wow, you think? Hey, Matthew, give me a break. Let's look at it real fast. No, but it was just a bare highway. There's a I don't know, man. I thought, okay, so anyways, here's a really, I thought this was, is this the one that I was looking at? Here's another. This is all pretty much, this is December 15th. This is all pretty much going to be.
So far away, people are saving hundreds on the most reliable network with Xfinity Mobile, and they live happily ever after.
I thought, okay. This is what I like what his dad said. Okay, he goes, they've had helicopters, drones. They've had helicopters, drones out here. Kent said on Tuesday, they have a water team out right now. They're doing investigating on the ponds and rivers and creeks out there. There are horse teams, there are dog teams. So in Texas, EquuSearch is out there. They found some sense and they're trying to make sense of it. I mean, they believe Jason ran off the road. This is another, okay, right here. Sergeant Dion Cockrell with DPS says right now they believe Jason ran off the road and crashed, but he was still able to get out of his car. Authorities do not suspect foul play or alcohol, which is kind of interesting. No, how would they know no alcohol? A tree. I think a tree. There's a video. There's a tree. I think there's a tree. If I could get his dad thinks. Hold on. His dad thinks a tree that he hit like a tree. That is. If I can get this thing to go. What? I got too many things going on. I'm on the good computer, so. His dad seems to think that he possibly hit a tree, which that makes sense. Could have fell asleep at the wheel. Oh, here.
Outside Luling, Texas, with searches by land and air underway, the student's father tells CBS Austin's Gabrielle Vidal what he thinks led up to the disappearance.
My son's wonderful. Kent Landry has been out searching for his 21-year-old son, Jason, for the last 2 days in rural Luling, Texas.
All I know is my son was in a car crash. He walked away from that car crash, and he's hurt, and he's alone, and he's out here, and I just want my boy found.
Jason was first reported missing on Monday morning after authorities found Jason's Nissan Altima crashed and abandoned along Salt Flat Road. The Texas State student was on his way to see family and friends back home near Houston.
They've had helicopters, drones, their horse teams,
That's Texas Equus.
dog teams going. They found some sense, and they're trying to make sense out of it.
Sergeant Dion Cockrell with the Texas Department of Public Safety says right now they believe Jason ran off the road and crashed, but was still able to get out of his car. They do not suspect foul play or that alcohol was involved.
I mean, none of it makes sense. So
A concussion.
all you can do is hope and pray.
Kent believes it's possible his son could have suffered from some type of concussion in the crash.
Definitely.
It actually ended up going sideways and hitting trees on his driver's side.
DPS officials say multiple agents.
Okay, see, he said he hit the he hit the tree on even on the driver's side, but I'm not.
Driver's side.
DPS officials.
Where's it at? Right there. There's the driver's side. Oh, right here. So he hit like a few. He hit this, then bounced back. He and then the windshield, the back windshield's even gone. That's kind of odd. And I guess this is the bumper, possibly on the front. Probably that's up here. He banged it up. He banged it up real good. Who? Who, the guy? Jason Landry. Here he is right here. Jason Landry. Jason Landry. December 14th from Caldwell County, Texas. 6 foot, 170 pounds. There's the number to call. Jason Landry. And he's been out there. So now this is the 17th. This has been 12, 13, 14. This is 5 days ago. He's been out there for 5 days. Is that the 12th? 14th, 53 days. 3 days he's been missing for 3 days. My bad. I'm sitting here. Today's the 17th, so he's been out there for 3 days. They can still find him. They can still find him alive. Yep. They could still find him alive. Jason Landry. he is. And here, let's look again real fast. Let's take this off. There's a good web sleuth thread on him too. I'll leave some links for here's the web sleuth thread if you're interested. Put it in the chat too. That's the web sleuth thread. Yeah. If y'all are interested in looking in that. And we're also going to go, if I have any other information, they're just really going crazy over this. I mean, they're really, really doing a lot of work. Possibly hit a deer. That apparently this is a really big deer season. A wild hog. That's huge over there. Just is a super sad. You know, DWI people are wondering if it's a DWI, which how could it? I mean, how could they really prove that it's not a DWI without him, other than saying that maybe that his, there was no alcohol or something like that in the car, possibly. So, but that is Jason Landry. I'm going to leave links in the description below for Jason. I also had a request to talk about. This is a really suspicious, super suspicious case to me. It is Alan White from Dallas. And this is, yeah, he is cute. Okay, this case is bothering me a little bit. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not going to anything that's said or anything like that here is just all alleged, anything like that. Now, there are some interesting things on Mr. Alan White's case. Here he is with, I believe this is his mother, possibly a picture of him. He was a business executive, or he is a business executive in Dallas. Fairly, I think, well-to-do. He was actually missing, and he was leasing a Porsche, which, I mean, anybody can lease a Porsche. It doesn't mean you're filthy rich or anything like that. But it's very suspicious to me. Some of the things are suspicious. I've been watching this for a while. This is actually, he's been missing for actually since October. Alan White. So I want to go over here. And we're going to look through this. Also, real fast, one more real quick. I want to talk about Jason. My bad. One more thing I want to share about Jason. Check out the Texas EquiSearch. I'll share that real fast before we move on to Alan White. Texas EquiSearch. I'm going to leave this also in the right here. They are working to find him. They also have, this is the website. Let me leave this in the comments too, so anybody wants to just check over this. It is strange case, and I hope to God, hope they find him today. Like today would be, yes, his dad's name is Kent. Yeah, but nobody was with him. He was alone. He talked to his mom at 2 a.m. I believe 2 a.m. Is that what they said? there's a lot of different things being said. A little bit, not too terribly much, but 21-year-old Jason Landry disappeared after having a one-car accident secluded road in Caldwell County, Texas on December 14th. It is unknown what he was wearing. He has a scar on his ankle. They said that stuff. Jason had a medium length hair, so this picture is probably not like him. He's believed to have a goatee, so this picture doesn't look nothing like him. If you've seen Jason Landry, so yeah. That is the, Texas EquiSearch, if you like that, to see that. Wouldn't that be interesting if he just left, but there was actually blood at the scene. So I know I was going to move on from that, but check out the Texas EquiSearch. Also, it's on Twitter too. They are really looking for him. Here's another one. This is just 4 hours ago. These are updated right here. This is recently updated. Also on the dad's church website here. Where we at? Right here. On Thursday, this is today, several agents were outside of Luling, about 40 minutes from Austin, searching for missing Texas State University student. Day 4 of the search began bright and early this morning. Authorities said Jason got in a car crash, headed home for Christmas break. It says car was found abandoned and his wallet and his phone, with his wallet and his phone in the car. Also, there was blood in the car. All the way. We have to remember there was blood in the car, which possibly means he was injured. I mean, his dad said I was on site as well, along with several other family members. They continued to search. Some people have asked, could it possible that Jason be hiding or scared because he wrecked the car? And his dad said, I can't imagine that being true. But if it is true, don't worry about the car. The car is stupid. We love you. Call someone, call the police. Come home. We just want you home. So he did a good number. I mean, would he be that upset about a car? I mean, really, would it be like that? Thousands of acres. And today I'm searching as close to the roads as possible. So they got a lot of people out there. I think he was heading for help. And he may have lost his energy. Here's another new video. So at least he's getting some good news coverage. Sergeant Dion Cockrell said they are concentrating on a particular area.
So come to the fort built for the holidays.
In their search, are still concentrating on creeks and waterways. So he could have possibly, this is super sad. Could have possibly.
Out here where the crash happened, you can take a look and see there are still tire marks leading all the way over here to this tree that Jason hit. Now, the question that everyone is still asking is what happened after that? The search is on after authorities found Jason's wallet and phone in his abandoned car.
I guess some people have asked, could it be possible he could be hiding or scared because he wrecked the car?
His dad paces back and forth just outside of the search site, waiting, wanting Jason to know everything is going to be okay.
Sad. So sad. That's not a very good.
Several agencies and even locals like Stuart Carter have been looking for Jason.
It's thousands of acres, and today I'm searching close to the roads as possible.
Do you have any idea where he might be out here?
I think he's trying to go, he's heading for help, and he might have lost energy. And
we're still concentrating on some areas such as the creeks and the water, but right now we still haven't found him.
Sergeant Dion Cockrell with the Texas Department of Safety says they are being thorough.
Video, cameras, whatever we can use to scour the area.
As Jason's family waits, his dad has a message for his son.
We just want you home. Nothing else. Nothing else matters.
So sad. God, that's so sad. It's Christmas.
While the world keeps fighting.
Sad. So sad, and it's Christmas. So, anyways, my God. That's, I don't know if I'm so depressed. And this is like really probably not a positive. There he is again. God, I don't know. There he is. I bet this is more what he looks like, the bottom picture. And I wish his family the best, and I hope that they find him. I'm very sorry. My heart is just hurt for this guy. I'm sorry. Really so sorry. Oh, I hope he's out there. Surely. If he would just stayed on the road, why would he not? Unless you have a concussion, then you walk off the road, but I just don't get it. Why would, if you have a wreck out there, that's got to be scary. And then, it's just so sad. So let's move on. I wish his family the best, and I have to move on to the next case, Daisy. We're going to move on now to, I said I was going to, but I did get sidetracked, to Alan White. So let's pull this stuff up here. Let's pull. So also there is also a web sleuth thread for Alan White too. And we'll go and this is actually a little bit let me go give you the rundown of Alan's disappearance really quick. James Allen White, he goes by Alan. He was last seen by his husband. Dayline has actually covered this case too. I have the little thing. He was actually last seen by his husband. So that's one of the things that, nothing, he was last seen by his husband leaving. Here, if I can pull this up here. Leaving the house, going to work out. They left their Dallas, Texas home and drove to their respective gyms. So they each went to a separate gym. Yes, he is a gay man, openly gay, being gay, has a husband, everything, on October 22nd. So this is a little bit older, October 22nd of 2020, right in the middle of a pandemic. Shortly after Alan left the gym, he was seen on a security camera footage, which I believe I can pull that up. Putting at the racetrack, filling his tank with gas. A week later, So he did disappear with his car was gone, and then a week later they found his Porsche SUV abandoned in the Highland Hills area. There's a $20,000 reward being offered for info, and I've got that all down there for you in the description. He is 55 years old and 5'11" and 160 pounds. And like, here's another picture of Alan. This is also a very odd case. Hi, Natalie. Thanks for joining me. Oops, there I am. This is an odd case, and this was actually requested by somebody when I said, "Hey, what case?" This was about a month ago or 2 months ago, a month ago. So I thought this, and then I was like, let me look at it. And so it is a odd case, and I'm actually been looking through the Web Sleuth thread, and I don't know. I've heard some strange stories lately. There's another story that I was actually going to discuss too after we get done talking about Alan for a minute. I may chit chat about this girl that went missing, and as she showed up, and I think it's kind of interesting. I don't know if we'll talk about it. I may pop on here tomorrow because I kind of want to talk about it too. And her girl and her baby went missing, and the mom was just going crazy all over Facebook, and then the girl gets on, and she's like, says she was in an abusive situation. She ran from her mom. I don't know if y'all seen that, but it's pretty wild. We may talk about that later if I stay on for a while. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, maybe he was having a bad time. Okay, so anyways, let's go back to James White. Oh, wait. So this was an interesting going. This is a. Okay, look. Let's take this off here. Check this out. We have a like I said, this is so this is okay, good deal. Watch this. Here's an update from yesterday, Fox 4 DFW. Let's go over here to this. Fox 4 DFW. $20,000. They're giving a $20,000. It started out at a $10,000 reward. Now it's a $20,000. Thanks, Stacy. Gotcha. Make sure you hit the like button, by the way, everybody. If you're in here, put the thumbs up. And also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I need to remind everybody to do that. I don't get a lot of. Sometimes my live streams are good. Sometimes, busy. Sometimes they're not. But okay, let's look over here, James. This is an update from just yesterday. $20,000 reward offered to help find James Allen White. And here is this is a better video. And we'll get right to that. This is a better video. Now, look, I'm not going to say anything right now.
This week's Track Down report is not searching or helping in the search for a murder suspect, but for a missing man. James Allen White hasn't been seen since he was seen on surveillance getting gas nearly 2 months ago. He's listed as an endangered person. Detectives hope you can help bring him home. Here's Fox 4's Sean Rabb with this week's Track Down report.
So he was last seen October 22nd in the morning buying gasoline for his Porsche. He's now listed as an endangered person. Detective Eric Barnes hopes you can help track down James Allen White.
He pumps gas into his vehicle. He goes in a store. After exiting the store, he gets in his vehicle and he drives out the parking lot. At that point, there's no one in the vehicle with him.
This is like a mystery.
It is. It is. And the pressing thing is we want to get Mr. White home safely to his family.
James Allen White, last seen October 22nd at the racetrack, 2506 Inwood.
Approximately 6-7 days after he went missing from the gas station, we were able to track down his vehicle here in this lot at the 5800 block of Kitty Street.
That's more than 15 miles from where White bought gas and is last seen. It's down into East Oak Cliff, the Highland Hills area near Bonneview and Persimmon.
This vacant lot is a very secluded area, and it is known primarily by the people that live here in Highland Hills, and it's also known by the Dallas Police Department.
White was driving a 2019 black Porsche Macan, similar to this one.
The vehicle was parked right in that clearing between those two sections of bushes.
Keys in it?
Yes, keys were in it. We processed the vehicle like we would do any crime scene, but there was nothing visible to the eye.
You need somebody, though, who did see something.
That's correct.
And somebody who does know something.
Yes, sir, we do. We need all the help we can get with this case. Crime Stoppers is offering their typical $5,000 reward for this investigation, but there's a private fund that's donated up to $20,000 for any information leading to the discovery of Mr. White.
So that hopefully will give somebody incentive to do the right thing.
Exactly.
Do it.
That would be a good Christmas present for someone.
There's a big reward, over $20,000. What happened to James Allen White? He disappeared in thin air, now an endangered person. How did his car get to East Oak Cliff? If you know anything, call Detective Eric Barnes, 214-283-4818.
So that is up to date. Very, 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 very up to date. Very up to date. This is just yesterday on the Dallas news. So that's extreme. There's the update. There's the phone number right there to call this Detective Airborne. October, November, December. So we're going on 2 months that he's been gone. Or it's been 2 months. What is really okay? So I'm going to go ahead and throw some stuff out there, okay? First of all, Oak Cliff is a bad area, real bad area. I don't know Dallas great, but I do know Oak Cliff is not a good area, okay? Maybe there are some parts of Oak Cliff that is. I don't know. Don't be coming at me about that. I'm pretty sure, but from what I understand, Oak Cliff is pretty hardcore, pretty, got gangs and stuff. But, okay, one thing about me, okay, here's the thing. Okay, if you're, like, getting carjacked, usually it's for your car. And, in Dallas and in Houston and in these big cities, they have, yeah, I know. Let's hope he comes home. But in Dallas and in Houston and all these big cities, Chicago, whatever, they usually break these cars down. It was a fucking Porsche. Now, like, okay, if you're carjacking someone and you get a Porsche, hello, that's good. That's good shit right there. I mean, hello, that's real good shit. You break that. They've got chop shops all over Dallas, Fort Worth. Trust me. I do know a little bit about that. I'll be honest with you. So I don't see carjacking. I don't see carjacking. On the other hand, now, okay, what if he did leave? Maybe he left. Maybe he was, maybe here he is. Maybe he left. This is probably what he looks like all the time. He was married to, in a relationship with a man, and we don't know. I don't know if he's happily married, but also, I mean, supposedly, from what I gather, I read another article we can go over to, that the husband has been cooperative, that he's, helping and all that shit. So, but I mean, the husband has got to be like a super suspect. But I mean, they are not saying that. They're not saying anything like that. There's from what I've gathered on one of the news articles I read, he has not been. Here's that again. Let's do that again. That was a really good That was a really good report. I have to say that. That was a really good box 4. So I called Detective Eric Barnes. Hey, maybe the guy left. Maybe the guy left. He wanted away from his maybe he left. He wanted to get away from it. That kind of brings me to a case that I was watching on Facebook. And I want to kind of talk about it because nobody's in here. Maybe you catch the replay, you will know what I'm talking about. But there was a girl and her baby that was supposedly missing. And I think it was Autumn and her baby. Let me see if I can find it. Autumn and her baby. Where's it at? See if I can find this. Not Ashley. Hold on. I think Autumn and Carter Howard. Okay. So, this, right here, this group. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, and this was a missing persons. I wanted to talk about this. Because there are some people that don't want to be found. I thought it was really interesting to kind of go over this right here. So this young lady, she's 18 years old, and her baby, they're not missing. They're located. But I joined a lot of Facebook groups, and so I was interested. Here's the baby, and this is a teenage girl, and she's missing. And the mom, I'm not going to go into the whole group, but the mom was all like, we want her baby back. Where's she at? Where's she at? We don't know where she at. She didn't take her baby formula. She was saying that they didn't take the car seat for the baby. They didn't take his baby formula. They didn't take no diapers. That she just hightailed it out, or that something bad happened to her. Right? Well, come to find out, that's not at all. The girl's just getting away from this abusive family life that she lived in. Well, I guess drug fueled. Her mom is on drugs. Her mom's boyfriend is abusive. They were all living in the same house. Anyway, long story short, the girl Autumn last night, I think, or not before last, she posts a video, long, about 20-30-minute video, long video, saying, "Hey, I'm safe." And her boyfriend was there, and she was like, she even posted she had the kids' Medicaid card. She posted a sister. She's got everything for the baby. She's got formula. She's got diapers. She's got clothes. She's got a place to live now. She got away from this mom. She explained that she had been abused and all this stuff. Okay. So it's a pretty interesting case. You might want, I mean, it's not now. It's not really interesting. It just says a lot about, it just makes me think, like, some people do want to be left alone. Some people actually do. That's the Facebook group if you're interested. But it just makes me, when I do these, sometimes I think, what do these people want to be found? And this, when I think about this Alan White, possibly Alan wasn't happy. You know, sometimes we'll be in our lives and online, when you look at social media and you look at pictures of people and everything, you're like, oh my God, they have this great life and they're so happy and they're smiling. And, you know, look, a few years back, oh my God, I was fucking miserable and in not a good relationship. There's a lot of things happening, violence and things, and everybody thought everything is so perfect. And even you look back now, my pictures are like, oh, y'all look perfectly happy, but nobody really knew what was going on. So really, when you look online, you just don't have no idea. So when you look at this kind of case, or you think, I took to pick tons of pictures of this girl, and the pictures with her and her mom and her baby and her boyfriend, they look perfectly happy. So I mean, you can't judge. And then when she gets on this video yesterday, she's like, there was drugs, everybody's fucked up, I was, abused, and this was not a place for my baby. And then, you have the mom online going, where's my daughter, she don't want to be found, she don't want to be found by you, so this could be also the case, maybe, possibly, with Alan White in Dallas, that maybe the guy doesn't want to be found. These pictures can be super happy. Yeah, I'm happy. So maybe he was happy with his mom and stuff like that, but who knows, maybe he wasn't really happy at home. You just don't know. You never know. And literally, pictures don't tell you everything. Not online pictures don't tell you everything about everybody's life. I mean, who's gonna post, when they get beat, or when they get, nobody posts that kind of shit. Nobody posts it. I mean, sometimes I do. Recently, I post some stuff on my Twitter saying, "Hey, I look like shit, and I feel like shit, and don't expect too much from me." But I kind of I may bring this up again in a video by itself. But I kind of thought it was really something for us who are thinking about missing people, are helping to find missing people, or are interested, like a lot of us are, Facebook, on Twitter, on all these web sleuths and stuff. We're really wanting to help people, and some people don't want to be found. Yes, so yeah, he disappeared from the racetrack. Yes, Alan White disappeared. Well, he was not. He didn't disappear from racetrack, but he did. That was the last place he was seen. The last place he was seen. So
21428.
Let me see if I can go back to over here.
But there was nothing visible to the eye.
Right here. Let's go back here real fast.
And the pressing thing is, we want to get Mr. White.
Hang on.
He's now listed.
This guy's a this guy's strange. I like this. Let's see if I can find this.
Listed as an endangered person. Detective Eric Barnes hopes you can help track down James Allen White.
He pumps gas into his
There he is, right there. I wish I could move that. He doesn't see.
He goes in a store. After exiting the store, he gets in his vehicle and he drives out the parking lot. At that point, there's no one in the vehicle with him.
This is like a mystery.
It is.
So yeah, that's him. In white tank tops and little shorts, though. I mean, white tank top and little shorts. I mean, unless he had some shit hid somewhere, or maybe, some clothes hid somewhere.
It is. It is. And the pressing thing is, we want to get Mr. White home safely to his.
Yeah, and his family is just really. He has a brother. Now, you know what? I haven't seen his husband. Now, I may be wrong, but I have not seen his husband. On TV. So, and this is interesting. I got this. This is the landfill. I'm thinking he left on purpose. And parked that car. I'm thinking he left and parked that car somewhere over there in that bad neighborhood. So maybe people would think, oh, he, he left. And, but look, there's $20,000 reward, man. That's a lot of money, $20,000 reward. Did y'all see that, by the way? I know nobody's in here. Did y'all see, like, recently? Stacy, this is a man. What are you talking about? Girl, go to bed. Go to bed. My back hurts. Very. Maybe. This is an interesting article too. Let's go. Oops, let me go over here. So Alan White, if you're out there, you see this, which you probably won't, but if you are out there, maybe hook somebody up with the $20,000. I'm just kidding. That's so. I have a feeling Alan's out there. So this is from a website called Going Concern When Accounting Goes Unaccounted. But this is from the place I believe that he worked for. KPMG Managing Director Alan White reported missing by family. Reward increased to $20,000. Please consider White endangered. So I believe he was a. This is from. No new updates on the whereabouts of KPMG Dallas Managing Director James Allen White, who has been missing since October 22nd. One thing I haven't seen is any of the reporting in Dallas around the county about White's disappearance is a comment from KPMG. Everyone outside of the Dallas office has to be aware of what has happened. Sure enough, a source from KPMG pointed us to a LinkedIn post about his disappearance. We were told that the post had been widely shared by the firm and leaders across the U.S. KPMG is deeply concerned about our friend and colleague Alan White, who went missing on October 2nd. We are working with the local authorities and family to provide support, blah, 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 blah. So that is the place that he worked for, which is apparently is a accounting firm. Here's the So see, that's yeah. That is a theory, I guess, that some people are throwing out there, is that he could have left due to maybe some So he's just standing there? Oh, this is like a Oh, thank you. Yes, I know. I hope he does too. I hope he does too. Yep. I hope he does too. So hopefully, yeah, I hope both of these people come back. Both of these people, Jason could be easily out there. Out there. It's only been 3 days. 3 days. It has been so cold. I tell you, it has been really, 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 really cold here in Texas. So, I don't know. I'm talking about really, really, really cold. Colder. It's been actually here in Houston, it froze. It was in freezing last night. Tonight, I think it might be freezing. I think the night before was either freezing or close to. It's been freezing ass cold all 3 nights that he's been gone. So if he, bless his heart, man. Yeah. Yeah. And this one is a real brain scratcher for me. To me, he was driving a 2020 black Porsche. See, to me, if this was a carjacking, I don't see it. If it was a carjacking, they would have took the car, they would have killed him, they would have put him off to the side. So this is a real brain scratcher. The Allen White is a real brain scratcher to me. I'm seeing more of a leaving, going, somewhere, leaving. I don't know whether Jason had a girlfriend. I would assume possibly he's a good looking dude. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I would assume he probably did have a girlfriend. But he was alone in the car. He actually he telephoned his mom from the car driving. So, I mean, if there was somebody in the car with him, they would have. No, he didn't. Okay. Okay, he didn't have it. Okay, she says no, he didn't. Sky says no. Sky Strength says no, he didn't. So I mean, I don't know. So if he's okay, I don't know, Stacey. You're way out there with your theories. I don't know. I don't see that. I don't see that at all. I don't see that at all. But I mean, okay. I mean, I know you're reading tarot cards and shit, but I don't see that. He was on the phone with his parents. His mom at one point driving, going home for Christmas. Possibly was there alcohol involved? That, to me, to me, he could have been drinking. I mean, just because there's no beer in the car, but I mean, you can't really. But more probably he was tired. Maybe there was an accident, tired, or an animal. You're out there in the middle of nowhere. Animals. This is literally in the middle of nowhere. To me, I think you're way off. You may not be, you may not be way off. This is where he was. This is literally some cunt. This is like, hello, literally in the middle of nowhere. We're talking about far from Austin. He's already real far from Austin. He made it all the way from there down to here. Probably, I mean, yeah. Right. I mean, you know, probably not. I mean, I can vouch because whenever I drank, he never would. And when was the last time you were with him? Sky Strength says, there was nobody in the car. He told my friend Jack that he was headed back, but my friend told him not to drive because he wasn't sleeping or eating well. I agree. Yeah, I agree, Stacey. So maybe there could have been. So maybe there was a medical problem, possibly, maybe. This is just way out in the country. This is just so way out in the country. It's not even. This is Salt Flat Road goes pretty far. I think they said Salt Flat Road and 128. Oh, this goes way down here. They said he was like 10 miles from the town. So here we go. I guess this is the town right here. Maybe he was more closer up here. Definitely at the middle of nowhere. I know that. Good night, Stacy. Thank you for watching. I'm just what is okay. Okay, so I am just a girl, like I just say that I'm just a girl with a camera that covers missing persons cases. I am not a reporter or a police officer or anything like that. I don't have any experience. That's always what I like to say. I just cover cases about missing persons, and I live in the Houston area, and so this is on my TV a lot on the news a lot, have been for the last 3 days. And so I wanted to get his name out there for people to see his face and to know what was going on. That's what's up. So that's why. That's exactly why. You can look through my YouTube channel. You'll see that's all I do pretty much. It's just missing persons cases. Usually I do ones that nobody really talks about. And so that's it. And then I'm also covering the case that's in Dallas. So that's all. That's it. That's the explanation. So that's all this is. So you're friends with him? That's good. Well, it's always good to have somebody on that is friends with the person. And I just kind of share videos on here that, and I share, this is, I share where he was, located. I'm not, nothing, no perfection, nothing perfect. Let's head out here. This is Salt Flat Roads. Like I said, I don't know what area, whereabouts, what, but I do know that this is in the middle of nowhere, 10 miles from the town, from what I saw on the news, and literally it's just nothing. Country. But seems to be like see those fence lines. So the sad thing is and there's waterways. There's a a little whatever. There's a pond. This is not exactly where. Thanks. No, you know what? And the hats. Thanks. Thank you. That's sweet. Thanks. I appreciate it. It's just something I do. I mean, I just got an inch. I did a few of them, and then I just started doing. And like I said, I'm not nothing professional at all, and I've never lost a missing person either. But something on. Thanks. That's really sweet. Thank you. I try my best just to give information out and show pictures of the missing person and stuff like that. And basically the phone numbers and stuff. Get people to talk about him. If more people can talk about it, maybe more people will go help, or if they know anything, they could call the sheriff office. Maybe they talk to him. That's a good. Honestly, I'll tell you what. Right here, just in my humble opinion. Thanks. This right here. I don't know if did the police know this statement right here, because he wasn't sleeping or eating well. Have you told that to the police? That would seems to be, if they haven't been told, that would be a good thing to mention to the police. Let them know, because if he wasn't eating or sleeping well, then he could have been sick or very tired, and that's what caused the car accident. That would be something that you might want to repeat. So anyway, but thanks, I appreciate that. Those comments. Hey, I just try to do my best. Try to do my best to help pay it forward in the world. I don't know, but I'm going blind. I got to keep these glasses on. But anyways, I've been on here for over an hour. I'm glad. I feel better. I was kind of feeling like not great the last few weeks, days for sure. The last few days I've been really, really not good. Feeling very down. Stacy, she's probably left. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Well, that's good. Well, hopefully, other people will come and watch this video. It's been a little bit random because I said in the beginning I wasn't kind of feeling great, but I wanted to do this because it's actually all over the news and here in Houston. Well, and it's actually all over a lot of places. So I wanted to cover this one. So let me go and I'm going to get offline here. Now I'm going to end it. Let's just go one more time over. This is James Allen White. He goes by Allen White. He's a businessman from Dallas, Texas. He was last seen on, believe it or not, October 22nd of 2020. His Porsche SUV was actually found in the Highland Hills area. And then the guy said Highland Hills, and then he said Oak Cliff. So I guess, I don't know. Oak Cliff's a bad part of Dallas. I know that. If you have information for him, there's a $20,000 reward for him. Thank you. And there's the phone number right there. So definitely a call. And then also, of course, Jason Landry has been missing. Please, 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 do what you can. If you can get out there and help out there way out in the country. This is what Jason's car looked like one more time. This is what an accident he walked away from. So this should be Oh man, this is some. There's more Murray, and then there was also another guy, a tall kid. I think he went missing in his car. This is an older thing. So anyway, I'm online, man. So he knows I'm online. Oh, I'm online. I'm on YouTube. I'll call you back. Call me back. Okay, bye. I thought you knew I was on. Bye. Okay, y'all have a good night. I'm going. It's 9 o'clock here in Texas. So thanks for watching. If you catch the replay, make sure that you are subscribed. Push the like button. And there's also links down there. You can buy me coffee. You can do all kinds of things. I have a Venmo, I have a Google Pay, I have that all in the description. So if you feel like supporting me, like, you know, sending tips, I guess you want to say, super chats, or if you just don't want to send a super chat, I am in super chat. You can do that. And hopefully I'll feel better and have a little more upbeat live stream. But make sure you subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next live stream or the next video coming soon. Drop your comments down below if you have any information or if you have any whatever. Don't forget Jason Landry and Alan White. If you've seen Alan around, he actually had a backpack, so that is kind of concerning. So the Alan White thing is just really interesting. I may do a follow-up with Alan White because I'm going to do a follow-up with all of these if something happens. Definitely Jason, because I'm hoping Jason will be found like ASAP. Like, let's hope Jason is found like today, like now, like tonight. We need Jason found tonight because it's cold as it's real cold outside right now. I mean, real cold. And we need him to be found like now. So, and we need, you know, Mr. Alan White too. So, all right, y'all subscribe and I'll see you later. I'm going to get off of here. Thanks for watching the replay or joining tonight. See ya.